Testing. Okay, so input's good, output's probably not good. I'll get the audio fixed in a second, probably. Okay, I have no idea if these levels are good, but just gonna roll with it. So welcome to the week 5, probably, of NLTP whitecaps versus blokes. As the boost out gets out past 1. And he's just holding for a while here. Nice gets the return, and Raz isn't returned by S and Iron Ball, but well, then he is. So a defensive game so far. Blasted by Raz or someone. Raz gets a Tagpro, and S gets a Juke Juice. That makes a really bad grab there with the Tagpro coming in. Raz has to grab with that. Raz is still holding, but DVV sneaks past Bukkake. Oh, I didn't see what happened, but the blokes got a cap, so good job. Raz will try a solo grab, which kind of works out for him. Tagpro for Ventus. Raz bombs in, and then we'll get the regrab. Bukkake's out past a few, and PvV might be in trouble, but he bombs out. Now dangerous for the blokes, and after Noise runs into a spike there, the whitecaps will cap, tying it up. Ooh, with a nice backward snipe.
I've just chosen to not recognize them and act on them. Like, I've always been aware of my faults. I didn't crave to want to feel great, because I haven't felt the way I've been feeling recently and feel now in a very long time. Like, I feel
BBB's out past 3.5, but not quite enough. Ras is out and seeing what he can do, which is running into spikes, I guess. No anti-air for the blokes. A dangerous situation for the blokes now. Ed stays alive long enough, but still dangerous for them. Spoo will maybe try to kiss. No, but Ed gets a Tagpro. Ras has to stay alive, actually. I don't know what the Tagpro was trying to do there. Now Noise is out past a couple, but gets returned. And Ras will bomb out and see what he can do, but Ventus gets the snipe. Iron Ball brings it in, but can't get enough blocking in. Now BBB's past everyone, and he doesn't take the boost in quite right, so they miss a pretty easy cap there, I think. Bukaki with a nice bomb, and that is a great cap from Bukaki. Excellent route to get in there. But Iron Ball with a Tagpro now, so Ras might have to stay alive for a sec. And he doesn't, but Ed is able to get out. S not making the snipe. Almost got the return for caps there. But now, Iron Balls is past 3. Full grab, so a dangerous situation for the blokes again. Bukaki out past 3 immediately. Turn for cap briefly, but not happening. And it just smartly stays alive there. Wait. Never mind. And Ed has to juke Iron Ball. Not happening. Last round of cups coming up. 2-1 game for the blokes in the first half. And Ed will grab with the juke juice. Could not juke S. Juke juiceable, I guess. But he has another shot at it to get sniped. BBB's out past 2 now. Ras. Noise gets the return. And end with another grab that runs right into Iron Ball.
3, 2.
And that'll do it for the first half. Gonna attempt to check my volume levels. Okay, group died, we're in a new group down. Audio levels seem good. Everyone's ready. Ooh, I should type in the score. Game 2 of half 2 of the first game here. The Lokies are up by 2-1 in the first half. The group may or may not be working. And we'll give this another shot. Well, we're experiencing some technical difficulties here. I feel like someone didn't select a server or something, but there another group? Crap, I have to pay attention here. Okay, we're in another group now. Trading stuff. If I was a good streamer, I'd have some nice graphic to put up while this was happening. So, the game should be starting soon. Okay, we're back after a reasonably long intermission. The blokes have a 1-cap lead going into the second half, and the group is working, which is it's always what you want to see.
Three, two, one.
Editor is flaccid. Raz is out past 2 here, Ed blocking left boost off. Flaccid from someone on the whitecaps, and Raz with a nice juke, and this should be an easy cap for Raz. After a desperation grab by the whitecaps. Ed's out past 2 again, and Ventus manages to stay alive long enough here. And another cap. Well, kind of forgot about pups. A Tagpro for each team in the end. It's trying to get past a few to use that Tagpro. Turn for cap for a second. That will be never mind. Aki gets a return, and now Raz is past 2, but Leody holds up for the whitecaps. And everyone fighting for pups. Iron Ball gets a Tagpro, and Ed with the Juke Juice. Ventus is past 3 now. And I think Bukaki made a snipe. Blokes playing 3D, and it works out for them with Raz getting another cap. Putting the Blokes up 4 to 1, I should say. Hockey misses the snipe layer, and Ventus doesn't quite get the snipe in underneath the defender.
There's no pain, there's no hurt when you're asleep.
BBB very nearly capped there. That's a bit unlucky.
I could just like mentally not be present for a while because it's getting overwhelming.
Hockey with the snipe. Now Raz has a chance to cap. But BBB stayed alive.
Sometimes
Tagpro sweep by, or up sweep by the whitecaps. No Tagpro slow.
boy, I wish I could just go in a coma for 2 months because I need a break from life.
Game's pretty boring, to be honest. Bukaki trying to stay alive with the bomb, which he does successfully. And Bukaki should have the easy cap here. Another round of pups. Look sweep, no Tagpros.
You can't be sad, you can't be anything. When you're asleep, it's almost like you're dead without having
Iron Balls gets out. Tries to make a play. Almost works out, but doesn't get the cap. Otherwise just boosting into spikes. Ventus is out past 3 with a rolling. Gets the cap this time. Got 3.5 minutes left, and the Whitecaps need to make up a 3 cap deficit. Ventus bumps into some spikes. Spikes are quite dangerous tonight. Someone else ran into spikes. Bukaki, I guess. That wasn't even a boost, he just kinda decided to play with the spikes, I guess. Anyway, Bukaki out with the Tagpro lead, and a return for cap for a little while probably. And they get the return. Putting them up by 4 with 2.5 feet left, so it's looking pretty unlikely for Whitecaps to see it come back now. Spikes claiming off their victim. Test. Okay. Brass out past 2. Couple of Tagpros for the Whitecaps, but I think it's too late to get 4 caps, most likely. Iron's out past 3. And he gets the cap before it has a chance to do much. And S gets a cap, so rally a bit at the end, but it's going to be too late. I guess I'll hope to take that momentum into the next game. So that'll do it for the first game. I believe a 6-4 total. We'll bring the blokes above 500 for the first time this season. Oh, the game's starting already. Neat.
Three,
So, Catch 22, a map that pretty much haven't played before this week, so see how everyone handles it. Raskers can't get in there to get the cap. Ed. Wait at the boost there, maybe he'll be able to get a handoff. Raz is gonna hit the bomb, but goes into Ventus. Ed might have been able to get that button and kill someone, but doesn't. Bukaki got a Tagpro up swoop for the blokes. And Ed gets out past 3, but no anti-re. So it's all for nothing as BBB's past a couple now. Aki going gate and jukes S. Once, but not twice. Raskers manages to avoid the spikes. Noise might want to look for a kiss. Noise does not avoid the spikes. Really need guardrails for those things. Couple juke juices for the whitecaps. And Ventus will cap. Giving the whitecaps, I think, their first lead of the night. Raskers hits a spike and BBB gets the cap and Ventus should get another one here, but Noise makes a great play on OD to prevent it. BBB's out past 3 now, but whitecaps fail to get the button there, and now Ed's out. Boosting in to see if he can do something. Kaki has a nice boost, which takes kind of slower out there. Another round of ups coming up. Nice fighting for the blokes. And Bukaki will get that Tagpro. Ed with the juke juice on the other side. Grabbing with that. Kaki's got to lead him in now. Well, they were kind of surrounded there. Still have a Tagpro on defense to try to make something happen. Ed's out top past 2. But forced to go back. Brass will a super dangerous grab. Doesn't end up costing them too much. And Raz manages to get the Tagpro of the whitecaps. But Ed gets, and he just grabs with that Tagpro. Flacids, but Ed has a shot now. Okay, Ed's past 2. Has the team boost in. Doesn't quite manage to convert. And now BBB's past 3. Raz getting into position. Cocky at the bomb. But the button goes on at the right time for the whitecaps. Another round of ups. And this time the whitecaps will sweep. Got a Tagpro on O. Blokes playing 3D and BBB goes Flag Pro. Cocky grabs, heads towards the gate, and jukes out BBB, but they still surround him. Raz will go somewhere. The 3 in base for the whitecaps. Another round of pups as S will get their Tagpro for each team here. Now the blokes have a chance to do something, and they do, getting a cap. Ventus gets returned after holding for a little while. Ed is past 4, but the that bomb is up, so pushes him into a spikes or whatever. BBB killing his teammate there. And Raz gets gated. So a 2-1 game with a minute left in the first half. Last round of pups coming up shortly. And Raz grabs, has to juke Iron Ball here. Both they surround him. Ed is past 2. But a Tagpro for S. And Ed's going to want to stay alive for quite a while, if possible. And he does stay alive long enough, and he's past 3 now. But Iron Ball gets the snake grab. 10 seconds left, and both teams are returned.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, that'll do it. 2-1, the opposite of the first half in the first game. 2-1 Whitecaps. Been rather defensive games overall. I think both of these maps can be pretty defensive. And the second half starting already, so Whitecaps up by 1.
3, 2, 1.
Oh. Almost a great cap there, Askers, but can't quite make it. And Ed will get past 3. That should be a cap. It is great. Snipe block by Noise, but the blokes, the Whitecaps will get a Tagpro. Now S is out past 2 with the Tagpro lead, so Raz will want to stay alive. S ends up getting pushed back, and Raz's kisses. BBB almost making a nice play there. Iron Ball's holding off that button. Some weird stuff happens and Raz gets returned. But Ed's past a couple. BBB makes the play. Iron Balls gets a snipe off. Rasker's out past 2, but worried about that bomb. Ed running backwards and will bomb out now. He's past 2 and gets a kiss, giving Raz an out past 3 here. If we can set up the blocks correctly, this should be a cap, and it is. So the blokes are now up by 1. Ventus will get a Tagpro. She wants to take Ano, get a lead in here. Noise gets a good snipe. Raz passed 2, and he does get that cap. Right in between 3 defenders there. Ed gets a Tagpro and also gets spiked by his teammate. Whoa, Esplos is here. This is truly a match. Tagpro legend Esplos. An inventor of Manning Face. Yeah, this is NLTP. Blokes are my team. They're up by 2 here. This is a A-team. So past a couple of rolling. Wants to kiss Raz maybe, but not happening. Ventus has passed a few here, but Noise seems pretty safe. I don't know. I'm not actually paying that much attention to the game. Probably just vanished. Got a round of pups coming up. One for each team, no Tagpros. With 2.5 minutes left, the whitecaps will need 2 caps to tie this thing up. But Raz has a capping opportunity, but sort of boosts into the OD there. Raz bombs into the flag and then Ed bombs the defense out of the way. Raz passed 2 now. And the blocks are set up. Raz will come in for the cap. That's a real good team play there. Thanks. Look to, ooh, Ed hits a spike. Lav will make comeback pretty unlikely here, although they did get a couple caps in the early end in the first game, so Ed nearly caps, but his teammate sort of gets bumped into him. "40 seconds left. 3 caps to make up now for the whitecaps. This should just about ice the game here. And Ventus caps, but it's going to be too late to make much of a difference.
3, 2,
As the blokes will take this half 4-1, and the game winning the game 5-3 and sweeping the series here. So yeah, that's the game. Thanks for watching, and see you next week, maybe.